Hey guys, brewer65 back at it again. Oh, I have a feeling it's going to be a long video. I am getting ready. Tonight is Saturday night, so I am prepping for tomorrow. Let's do that again. I am prepping for tomorrow's brew day. There you go. Alright, so I'm a few sheets. I'll give that to you. Anyway, so tonight I am going to smack my pack, or the Belgian, in fact, let me grab it real quick, because it's right here. The yeast, or the 1028 London Ale. That's what I'm going to smack, if I can find that. You know what I'm looking for. It's so difficult. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm also going to get my Does somebody want to help Phil out here and explain what he's going to do? Yeah, I'm going to get my grains together. Actually, use my grain mill for the first time, brand new. So I'm going to mill up my grains for tomorrow's brew, and yeah, that's it. That's all it's going to be on this portion of the video, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to get up bright and early, and put the I'm going to make a starter for my yeast. Put it on my stir plate and let that go, and then start my brew day. And then by the time it cools down, it should be on the stir plate for roughly 6 hours or so. That's all I'm going to do. I'm sure other people go longer, but yeah, that's it. So anyway, that's what this. Let me tell you what the brew's going to be. Have I told you? Man. I just came from a wedding, which I did not drive. I had a DD. My girlfriend's my DD. So I came from a wedding, which means I had free beer. So bear with me. Yeah, tomorrow I am going to do what they call a nut butter porter, which actually I got out of BYO's issue last month, or the last issue I got, which really intrigued me. I like porters, but this guy actually added some peanut butter extract, and I have learned that extract is a good thing, because this thing is just to die for. I mean, this is just so thirst quenching. Oh my gosh. Can't believe how great that turned out. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm doing this nut butter porter, copying this off of this guy, and I'm looking forward to it. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. Grain up the mills, mill up the grains. I don't know, something like that. And yeah, so I've got my new selfie here, so I can just cut off my video when I'm done versus getting up and walking around and cutting it off, which is pretty cool. I didn't share that before, but yes, that's one of my new toys. And that's it. So let me cut this off and get my. I might even show you a couple clips of me milling up the grains, which I'm sure you've already seen. So anyway, we'll see you when we see you. All right, as you can see, you're looking at my grain mill. Pour some of this grain in there and see what we can do here. a little bit left, guys. Whoa. And that's all she wrote. Oh, the battery couldn't hang. The battery couldn't hang. Give me a second here. Huh. I could very well edit that out if I so choose. There you go. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna sign off for tonight. Obviously, this is going to be one big video, but yeah, the recipe I got was out of BYO September edition. So, in case you want to check it out, it was on page 8, which caught my attention. So, I'm gonna try it and see what happens. So, I guess until tomorrow morning, we'll be up bright and early, and I've got my stir plates out here. I just have to get my flask, or whatever you call it, out here sanitized, and I have to make a starter, and then that will be my first thing I do tomorrow morning, is get the starter going, and then I will start my brew session. So it should be good. Anyway, all right, until then, again, appreciate you watching, even though this is not the end of the video, but the end of the night. Cheers, 17. Well, good morning. First thing I'm doing this morning is making my starter. And so that's what I'm doing. I said that too many times, didn't I? I gotta get out of here. Alright. Got the stir plate going. Got my mash water heating up. And then, yeah. Alright, guys. Little update. I'm heating up my mash water to according to, well, the recipe, they've got you mashing at 152, which is pretty low for me. I'm normally 157, 158 range. I like a more fuller beer, so I sacrificed the ABV for that. But whenever I do a brand new recipe, I'd like to do it per the letter, and so there's no doubts as far as, I mean, I'm going to have plenty of opportunity to screw up anyway, so I might as well lessen it as much as I can. So yeah, so I'm supposed to mash in at 163.2, and hopefully hit my target temperature of 152. That's it, really. I gotta get the rest of my stuff together here, and like I said, I know it's gonna be an all-day thing. I planned on that. I enjoy that. It's kind of like smoking pork butt or doing ribs or something. I just low and slow. I just know that's why I enjoy. So anyway, that's all I got for now, and we'll be back. All right, guys. Well, let's give you an update here. First of all, I screwed up. I had to delete a couple video clips. I tried to get one. Oh, I took one from with me mashing in. I've done that before, but I didn't even attempt to get the lighting right, so it was just really dark. So I said, nah, I'm not using this. And then I attempted to get one of me raising my mash tun onto the stand via the pulley system, and not knowing that my remote thermometer, the display portion of it, was right in the camera's half of the camera's view for my iPhone, and so it focused in on that, and so I was a complete blur. So I said I'm not using that either. So I just got done again. Remember, this is my first time going back to the 3-tier system. So I just got done heating up and transferring the hot liquor tank water into the second vessel cooler. Thank you. And yeah, so that's I'm just waiting now for the mash to get done, and then I will start my transfer to the kettle, and then batch sparge like I used to do. The mash was definitely thicker than it, obviously, with the brew in the bag system that I was doing before, or the modified or hybrid of brew in the bag, if you will. But yeah, so far so good, and we shall see. So stay tuned. All right, so you can see my 3-tier system. Mash tun obviously is in the middle, hot liquor tanks on the left, and of course the brew kettle's on the right. I just got done draining some wort into the kettle. I filled the mash tun back up, stirred it some, and I'm going to let it sit for about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. And then I'll drain it again. It's all about batch sparging. See ya. Let the boil begin. Alright, we're rolling in the boil. Does that make sense? We're at a rolling boil. How's that? That sounds better. Alright, I'm going to show you my experiment I'm going to do today. I've got one of my coolers, my water hose coiled up inside of it, and I threw in 3 bags of ice on top of the hose for my immersion chiller. And normally it takes about 45 minutes to chill down my wort, so I'm hoping that this will speed things up. So we shall see. All right, it's chilling time. See how long this takes. All right, guys. We're done. Whew. I'm worn out. Here it is. The nut and butter porter. And doesn't taste too bad. But we still have to put in the peanut butter extract when I keg it. So I'm really anxious to see how that's going to turn out. What do we got? I ended up, the original gravity ended up being 1.053. The target was 5.8. So not too bad. I was more concerned about the amount of wort that I had because I've been noticing when I kegged my beers, man, I got a lot of space left over there, and so I finally was actually looking through my Beersmith recipes and noticing that they were calling for, well, doesn't matter, but yeah, they had mentioned about, you know, pre-boil amount. If not, add some water, which I didn't have to do for this. But yeah, I think everything worked out good as far as the amounts go. Like I said, I wasn't too far off my target for my gravity, so that makes me happy. But anyway, that's it. I don't think I'm going to brew next weekend. I'll just transfer to secondary. Man, cleanup is a bitch. I'm so worn out from cleaning up everything. But that's what I signed up for. So, anyway, that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. And, yeah, here it is. I will keep you informed on how it turns out later on. Smells good. Tastes good. This is the first recipe I've ever used, that I ever made, that I had to use lactose. I've never used it before. So, yeah, I'm just really curious as to how it's going to turn out in the end. So, we shall see. But anyway, all right. Until next time, probably next week when I transfer, which will be a short video. This one here, oh, gotta get this stuff uploaded and edited and yada yada yada. Of course, those of you who do the YouTube stuff know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's it. Appreciate you watching. Cheers. 17.